I'm very happy to have another young Indian with us this time. He is focused on energy. Right now we have Malayaranjan Sahoo with us. Let's listen to him. Over to you, Malayaranjan.
Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity to share my educational journey on this platform. As you know, sir, in our first conversation, you asked me to share my convenient time. So that's which showed how humble and kind you are, sir.
Well,
So
don't talk about me. Talk about yourself.
yes, yes, sir. I'm Malayaranjan Sahoo, and I came from village that called Dasabidyadharpur in Puri district, Odisha. Today, I want to share my educational journey with you, sir. So my story is one of the perseverance, the invaluable support of others, and the belief that with the right guidance and anyone can overcome their circumstances. I grew up in rural areas where resources were limited and education was not given much importance. So my schooling was very challenging. I didn't score well in my 10th exam and finished with a second division. That is very horrible that time, and this was a low point for me, as I felt I had failed to live up to expectation of my family and my relatives. So my family struggling with the financial difficulties and they decided it was best to stop my education, because this point means when I secured 10th second division in my 10th. So all know that it is very difficult to get a good college for the 11th and 12th. So they believe that higher education was a luxury that we couldn't afford it. So, but however, life had other plans for me. That my uncle, we call Mamu or Mama, so whom I regarded as a godsend, he stepped in, and despite not being well settled himself, he believed in me, believed my potential, and was determined to see uh, me succeed. He took charge of my education and applied plus two and handled all admission process. With his unwavering support, I joined SCS College in Puri for my intermediate studies. Uh, this was the turning point in my life. From that moment on, I never considered stopping my education. I managed my own expenses by offering personal tuition, and I have also found a very supportive college environment for studying. The desire to learn and excel became a driving force in my life from that point of time.
Wonderful.
So during my graduation days, initially aspired to become a banker, because I always because my uncle is a banker, so I followed his path. I should wear a very good shirt pant and a suit belt, and then I will go to bank at 9 o'clock and come back at 5 or 6. So I think it seemed like a stable and a respectable profession from that point. Then I completed both my intermediate and graduation from SCS College with this goal in mind, I am to be a banker. So, however, upon my graduating days, um, my uncle once again guided me towards a different path. He advised me against pursuing banking, because he said everyone is going into banking after graduation, so you should do something different, like you do. He encouraged me to pursue higher studies in economics, and he applied for he did everything. He applied plus two, he applied for my master's also. He applied for an economics in Utkal University, BBSR. Yeah, I trusted. I always trusted his wisdom when if he say you do this one. So that point, I close my eyes and do the same things. Throughout my education, my uncle was my mentor and guide. I had a little knowledge of what to do next, but he always had a clear vision for my future. During my post graduation, I cleared the UGC NET exam. That you know that UGC NET is mandatory for the entering into the NITs and IIT for doing PhD, or even some colleges also it is a mandatory to get job. If you don't have UGC NET, then you can be apply for that job. So this achievement by clearing the UGC NET during my graduation post graduation time uh, opened doors for me. I joined the Central University of Hyderabad for my MPhil. Later, I pursued my PhD at National Institute of Technology, Rourkela. Then in my PhD, I took environmental and energy economics as my research topic or research topic. So environmental energy economics is crucial for research as it addresses the pressing challenge of climate change, resource depletion, and sustainable developments. So this field provides me insight into the different efficient use of natural resources, how the economic impacts on environment. So by understanding the economic drivers behind environmental degradation and energy consumption, so research can be developed strategy to promote sustainability and reduce carbon footprints. So opting for this topic in my PhD thesis, I can contribute for critical solution and balanced economic growth with environmental preservation. So ultimately influencing policy and fostering a sustainable future uh, in this by through this topic. So anthropogenic activities have intensely converted the earth ecosystems and resulted in major environmental changes over the last century. So the widespread interference of human activities has resulted in major issues such as environmental. So you can see the so, in major part of world now we are seeing the heat waves. So that motivate me to do research in this environment and energy, how the economic how the economic and the environment are related with each other, and how the in any green transition, that is a transition from non-renewable energy to renewable energy sources, can have a benefit impact on the environment. So these things that motivate me to do PhD in these topics. So and this is all about my PhD thesis is all about like energy and environment, how economics macroeconomic impact on the environment.
Okay.
Now today I am in Malaysia working as a postdoctoral researcher in environmental and energy economics, and here my role is to writing impactful scientific research paper and contributing to the academic community. After coming here, I joined here in 2000 June 2023. So I almost almost not almost already completed 1 year. Recently completed 1 year, and after coming here, I have wrote 4 papers in which is published in reputed journals like Sustainable Development and Environmental Science and Pollution Research, Recently, one paper was published, that is a transportation research party, that is coming under ABDCA. In my past paper, sir, I focus on green finance, how the green finance plays a pivotal role in um, promoting environmental sustainability by directing capital towards projects that support ecological health and combat climate change. So this includes what is the green finance? So this includes the investment in renewable energy, energy efficiency, and sustainable agriculture and green technology. So by providing financial incentive and a mechanism for environmental friendly practices, generally the green finance helps to reduce carbon emissions, conserve natural resources, fosters innovation in sustainable solution. So it bridges the gap between economic development and environmental protection, ensuring that economic activities are aligned with the environmental goals. So ultimately, the green finance is essential issue for achieving a low carbon economy and fostering a resilient and sustainable future. Uh, recent, uh, Recently, I have also published one paper that transportation research. I also focus on the how EV, now EV are coming off to instead of traditional petrol based and diesel based vehicle to EV is now is in every market or every country. EV vehicles are used by the most of the people. So is it efficiently reduce the carbon emission? I have also studied and found that um, it is often considered as a reduce emission and combat climate change. But if the electricity used to recharge EV batteries come from non-renewable sources, that the environmental benefits are significantly diminished. Because in
Yes.
yes, sir. Even in recently, I saw a news that Tesla car are battery charged from by the diesel and petrol generators. So these things cannot be a effective solution until unless that energy sources coming from the renewable ones.
Yes.
If we are still using, yes, sir, uh, as you know that even therefore EV policy to be truly effective, it is crucial to ensure that electricity used for the charging comes from renewable energy. So I have also in my study I have also integrate how EV with the renewable energy and found that this development is essential for achieving a meaningful reduction in greenhouse gas emission and fostering a sustainable transport because most of the carbon emission are coming from the transport sector also. So if we are converting fuel based to EV based vehicles, so government should we are investing uselessly in different sectors without considering the environmental impact. But if we are if you are doing some policy, if you will focus on the EV, we should focus EV should be green. We should it should like the everything should be coming from the renewable energy. Then we can achieve um, this reducing carbon emission very quickly by adopting this EV. But so these are the topics like in my postdoc I am working, and now I am also working on heavy vehicles. Heavy vehicles also, if we will consider heavy vehicle as a electric, if we will convert heavy vehicle as a biofuel vehicle and a EV, then how it will impact on the ecology, on the carbon footprints.
Okay.
So these are the research I am doing right now, sir.
Okay, so how do you, let me ask you a more non-technical question. How do you find the university in Malaysia compared to your university?
Uh, so this universities, I didn't look for the that time when I passed my PhD, completed my PhD. I didn't look that my university or yeah, there are so many good university in India, but I found that Malaysia, this university only focus on my area,
Yeah,
so energy and environment. So I get a good exposure here also. Even some of the I also collaborate with some people with which they are working on this field very intensively. So that's motivate to come here to Malaysia for the further studies, for the research in this energy and environmental economics.
okay. And how are the living conditions?
So living when I came here, first of all, I found difficulties in food. So they generally, because Indian, even if you only come from Odisha, it is different. Because I come from Odisha, so we generally like rice, dalma, and so different things for Kerala and also. But here the uh, I found difficulties like initially I faced some problem to get food outside because they put some fish type something, and smell is not very strong, smell is coming in that food. So but now I cook myself in my home, and now it's okay, sir.
Okay. So what's your
Otherwise,
future? What's your future?
my future goal is to and I have also nowadays I'm applying some good universities like NIT and IITs for the assistant professor, and even I'm simultaneously I'm looking for the postdoc from others university which are more uh, focused on this area, and trying to applying in some like European countries and other uh, countries. So my future goal is to do research intensively in this area. Whenever I go, will go to do research in this energy and environment.
Well, let me ask you some advice for younger people. I mean, you have overcome a lot of problems. You had many problems, money, support, all sorts of difficulties, and you have come so far, and you are in Malaysia as a postdoc. So, what advice would you give to young people?
I want to sell nothing like I want to say they want never give up on your dreams. Even if you face setback and challenges, keep pushing forward. So seek out mentors. I really enjoyed. I really enjoy. I have blessed to have some good teachers and in my life, like my PhD supervisor. Even my graduation days, I have some. I have so many professors which are helpful. So the mentors um, and the uh, and guide who can help you to navigate your paths. So remember that success is not just about the individual effort; it's a collective endeavors. So embrace the support of those around you, and be grateful for the guidance you receive. So I also want to say uh, I also describe my success as the onion of success, sir.
Oh,
Like just like onion is made of many layers, my achievements are built upon the contribution of many people, not even if it is in single individual, or if you'll say I have did all because I am here because of my contribution only. That's not right, sir. It's your family, your mentor, your guide, even everyone support you. So my school teacher, college professor, so everyone, even my uncle, all played vital role in my journey. So each layer represents a person who believed in me, guided me, and supported me. So I always believe. And to say, don't be give up. So
Okay.
always
Okay.
try
I'm
to
going to
keep.
put you on pause. I want to
Okay.
discuss something with you offline, and then we'll come back. Okay. I have now introduced a new feature in my Vidpeds, and that is that speakers are given a time to speak in their mother tongue, their native language, for a few minutes to people who may not be so fluent in English. And Malayaranjan has taken advantage of it, and he is now going to speak in Odia for a few minutes. Go ahead.
ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ସାର୍, କି ଆପଣ ମୋତେ ସୁଯୋଗ ଦେଇଥିବାରୁ ମୋ ମାତୃଭାଷାରେ କିଛି କହିବାକୁ, ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ। ମୁଁ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ସ୍କୁଲିଂ ମାନେ ମୋ ସ୍କୁଲିଂ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଏତେ ଭଲ ନଥିଲା। ତ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୋ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଭାବିଲେ ଯେ ଏଟାକୁ ଡ୍ରପ୍ କରିଦେବା କି ଆଉ ୟାକୁ ପଢ଼େଇବା ନାହିଁ, ସେତେବେଳେ ହିଁ ମୋ ମାମୁଁ ହିଁ ଆସିଥିଲେ କି ମୋତେ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ, ଆଉ ମୋ ସ୍କୁଲ ଟିଚର ମାନେ ମୋ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ବହୁତ ଗ୍ରେଟଫୁଲ ଯେ ମୁଁ ମୋ ମାମୁଁ, ମୋ ସ୍କୁଲ ଟିଚର, ମୋର PhD ସୁପରଭାଇଜରଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ହିଁ ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଏଠି ହେଇପାରିଛି। ମୁଁ ଏତିକି କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ୟଙ୍ଗ ଜେନେରେସନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ, ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଅଲସୋ ୟଙ୍ଗ, କି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ସ୍କୁଲରେ ଯଦି ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା ସେମାନେ ଆଉ କିଛି କରିପାରିବେନି ଫ୍ୟୁଚରରେ, ସେଟା ନୁହେଁ। ଯଦି ନିଜ କିଛି ଡ୍ରିମ୍ ଅଛି ନିଜର କିଛି କରିବାକୁ, ତାହେଲେ ସବୁ କିଛି ହାସିଲ ହେଇପାରିବ। ସୋ ବାସ୍ ଟ୍ରାଏ କର ସବୁ କେମିତି କ'ଣ ହେଇପାରିବ, କି କାହାଠାରୁ ସଜେସନ ନେଇପାରିବା, କେମିତି ଆମେ ଆଗକୁ ବଢିପାରିବା। ତ ସବୁ ନିଜ ଡ୍ରିମକୁ ସକ୍ସେସ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ବହୁତ ସାରା ବାଟ ଅଛି। ଖାଲି 10th ବା ସ୍କୁଲରେ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା ପରେ ସରିଗଲାନି ଲାଇଫରେ। ବାଟ ଅଛି, ଆମକୁ ବାଟ ଖୋଜିବାକୁ ପଡିବ କି କୋଉ ବାଟରେ ଗଲେ ଆମକୁ ଆମ ସକ୍ସେସ ପାଇପାରିବା। ସୋ ଏତିକି କହୁଛି ବାସ୍। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।
Okay.
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।
Thank you, Malayaranjan. Since I'd already heard it in English, I could understand it in Odia.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I mean, if I had not heard it in English, I would not have perhaps understood it, but I understood it. Anything else you want to add here?
First of all, sir, thank you for this opportunity, because this is a very good initiative for the young Indians like me, to share their feelings, to share their educational journey. I also some video like some also come with different what they are doing, how different things they have done right now. So it's a very good initiative. Thank you for this opportunity, sir.
Okay, let's end it here. I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Bye till then. Bye, everybody.